Why are you in a rush? Why are you in a rush? Is it because of your living situation? Is it because the job you're currently working at isn't a job you want to be at? Is it the people around you, the energy you have around you that you don't like? Well, why are you so impatient to get somewhere right now, right this second? I think this idea, this concept of like wanting a future so badly in the present has been something that's been like looming over like me a lot lately. I think that I haven't been able to enjoy everything that I've had in front of me currently. Um, I've been hitting milestones with my career, with just like things in life in general that I've always imagined and dreamed of. But when I hit those things, they weren't like I didn't feel how I thought I would feel. I felt like it was just another day. I hit these milestones and then I was like, okay, what's the next thing that we're like what's the next thing that I gotta move on to? Um, but you know, over like a lot of conversations that I've had within the past 2 weeks and just like a lot of self reflection, um, I've sort of understood that you have to just enjoy what you have in front of you in this current moment in time. I think a lot of people get caught up on um, just life. They get caught up in so many outside factors, so many distractions, so many things that are on the outside of your life, and sort of forget what is in front of you. I really like did a lot of like reflecting on like what is it in my life that I have that I'm grateful for, that like I like things that I have that money can't buy. And when you really take the time to really like write like you could write it down, you can think of it, you can whatever it is that you can do to see what you have in your life. I'm telling you, it goes such a long way when you realize all the things that you have that money can't buy that are right in front of you. So for me personally, it's like I'm in a very fortunate situation. I have a very loving family. I have parents that are supportive of me in everything that I do, regardless of what it is. They're rooting for me, and like I am truly like I'm so grateful to God, that He blessed me with parents that are so much in support of everything that I do. Like, normally parents, people like sometimes people's parents like aren't supportive of like things that their kids do. And it makes it a lot harder for those kids to like accomplish their dreams and go about trying to live the life that they want to, because they have it's like a tug of war of like emotions, because here you want to accomplish certain things, but then you got your parents pulling you back and telling you, here, no, you need to do this, you need to do that. You know what I mean? So I'm very grateful, and appreciative of that. Um, Secondly is just the siblings that I have. I'm the oldest, and being the oldest sibling is like it has its pros and its cons. I guess some of the cons is that like there's no handbook written that tells you how to be an older sibling. You just thrust it into the fire, and when your parents have other kids, like they're like, hey, try and lead by example, try and do what you got to do. And as the older sibling, you have to really just try and do the best that you can, and set a good example for those that are younger than you. Because yeah, while you can look up to other people as role models and stuff, like you are the oldest sibling, so like a lot of it falls onto your lap of just trying to figure shit out. um, you know, as like time progresses and stuff, and you know, doing that as you're growing up, and just trying to be the best version of yourself and trying to learn about who you are and stuff, while at the same time, like still going day by day with life, not knowing what to expect. It could get really tough. But the beautiful thing is that, like, as an like older sibling, you have the ability to set the path, like do things that you feel that are pure in your heart and genuine, that can lead your siblings and people younger than you like in the right direction. Like you can set the path And while you can't control everything that your younger siblings do, you can do the best to your ability to try and lead them in the right direction. And I think that that is a blessing in itself, because you're kind of setting the bar. You're setting the bar for your siblings, and you're setting things for them to try and aspire to be like, or just push them out of their comfort zone, because like, hey, if my older sibling is doing this shit, like I could do that too. You know what I mean? Like it motivates them. So that's beautiful. Thirdly, the amount of friends that I have, like I'm so grateful for the friends that I have in my life. Like normally, especially nowadays, like people tend to have like a very small circle, very, very small circle of like people that they can consider like genuine, like good, like friends. But for me, I am in a position where I have such a huge amount of like friends that are all on the same page and all in like their self-improvement journey and grinding, working, um, non-judgmental, just rooting for everybody. Like the thing is that like with my friend group, it's a competition, but it's a friendly competition. Like everybody is striving to be the best version of themselves and chasing their dreams, and just figuring out life as it goes on. But in the grand scheme of things, they're still 100% supportive of one another, myself included. Like the amount of like literally just like yesterday, I had two of my friends hit me up just out of the blue. Like one was hitting me up about this thing that I went up to LA for career purposes. But he was just checking up on me, like, hey, how did it go and stuff, just like seeing how it went, like genuinely like happy for me that I was getting out of my comfort zone and trying something. And he was seeing how I was doing. And then I had another friend um that literally just like asked how I've been doing with like my career, and just saying that like we got to kick it and like catch up. And then literally this morning, um my best friend texted me and was just saying like, hey, I know we haven't spoken in like a week or so, but like hope you're having a great weekend. Like that shit right there, like that is stuff money can't buy. Like that kind of friendship is so, like, it's just like there's like not even words that I can really put down that show how grateful I am to have those kind of friendships. And that's just like a small handful. Like I have other friends too that are like on their own grind and stuff too that I haven't spoken to, but it's all love, like at the end of the day. Um and so kind of tying back into what I like, my main point was is that I had this idea of, wanting to be somewhere so bad. I feel like over this past year, I did a lot of like self improving and like learning about myself, who I am, and God showed me the path that He wants me to go down. Like He mapped it out for me, and I like saw like through visions that He showed me, like that, you know, the things that I've always dreamed of, things that I didn't even know that I wanted to be a part of, like those things were 100% possible. And the crazy thing about it is that like at first you kind of look about it like, okay, I don't know, like that self doubt creeps in, because it's like, dude, there's no way, like, because like it's self comparison. Like you compare yourself to people who have already made it in like that career path or whatever it is that you're trying to do, and then you just be like, oh man, like, dude, there's no way, like I can do that shit. Like that just looks like, it just like seems so far, from where you're currently at. But then you realize is that everybody's journey is different. Like this game of life is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Like if you were to blow up whatever it is, like dream wise, career wise, like if you were to get it instantly in like the snap of a finger, without any struggle, without any trials and tribulation, without like going through anything to shape you to be prepared for it, the only way from there is down. Like I saw well, depending on how you handle it. I mean, here's the thing. People handle situations differently. Everybody is different in their own aspect. And, God presents certain things to you in time when He thinks you're ready for it. And, some people, prosper and some don't. But I think for me personally, I think the best way, like, and the thing that I learned to understand in all of this, and that I've been like learning, is that for my journey and the stuff that I want to do, it's just I gotta take time to really find who I am, which I have been doing. But you know, I have all this like time that I need to like actually prepare and stuff and get ready for, you know, what is to come. And you know, I've accepted it that like things are the way that they are right now for a reason. Everything that I've done in my past is a result of all the work that I've put in. So everything that I have in front of me right now is a result of everything that I've done so far. Um, but like I was saying, I've seen like things materialize in front of my very eyes, like things that I've manifested, things that I've dreamed of, things that I've like put in my soul and my heart that I truly believe are possible, and like things that I've been striving for and working for, they have been materializing in front of me little by little. And I feel like when you slowly like start to become more present in the moment, and you really like take into account like what is going on around you, like really take the time to like be off your phone, be in the moment, um away from technology. And that's another huge thing that I want to touch up on eventually, is like being off of your phone. But besides that, like just being present and seeing things like around you, seeing like how beautiful life really is when you like really just stop and just enjoy the moment. Like you can see shit that you never would have noticed before. And I think that that is so beautiful. And I want whoever's listening to just know that whatever it is that you're going through, if there's a lot of struggle in your life right now, that everything is happening for a reason. And you have to be patient. You have to stick it out. And regardless of what happens, have faith in God that He knows what He's doing, because He does know what He knows what He's doing. Like all this shit you're going through right now, like it is happening for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. It's going to shape you into the person that you are going to become. And you just have to have faith and believe in your soul that everything's going to be okay. Because everything is going to be okay. At the end of the day, everything is going to be okay, regardless of how shitty life may be right now. You know what I mean? Regardless of, jeez, I have the Hershey squirt, so I gotta wrap this whole up. But everything is going to be okay regardless of the situation that you are in currently. You just have to keep going. That is something that I cannot stress enough. You just have to keep going. Like you have to just keep going. It's a marathon. You have to go and attack every day like it's your last day. Enjoy it for what it is. Enjoy the day for what it is. Enjoy the moment. Be present and be grateful for everything that you have in front of you right now. You know, everything that is in your life right now is there for a reason. And all the things that, you know, you do want can happen. They can be there, but you have to take the time to, you know, really work on yourself and stay focused. Eliminate distractions, eliminate anything that may be like an outlier that may be hard on you know, your life. Be appreciative of everything that you have in your life right now. Love the people that love you, and just try to go and attack every day like it is your last, because you never know. But you're here for a reason right now. God didn't wake you up in the morning for no reason. There's obviously something that you still need to do here on this earth. So, you know, just go about every day like it's your last, and just enjoy just learning. Be a sponge for knowledge. Be a sponge for life. Like always try to strive to learn more. Like there's never, you never can't know enough. Wait, I don't know if I pieced that right, but I feel like you understand what I mean. There's always room for improvement, always. So yeah, just go about it like that. Stay gooeyes. I gotta go take a shit. Deuces.